Gemini, welcome to a spiritual journey. I am going to be getting a reading for you for the rest of the month. So we're about midway into June now, so we're going to get to the end of June, and this is for the collective of Gemini. So this week we are ending your season, and we're going to be starting into Cancer season by the end of next week, or the end of this week, excuse me. Time's flying. But we are just going to go ahead and see how the rest of the month goes for you. So we're leaving your air sign and we're transitioning into a water sign, which is more about that as emotions. And of course, we just had that new moon. So hopefully you set your intentions and all that stuff. But what we're going to do is go ahead and see what's coming up for the rest of the month for you. So we got about a little less than 2 weeks. So let's see what's coming up. I actually have already pre-shuffled some Oracle. But the tarot, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle as we go along. So I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And if you've already subscribed, much appreciation. And if you've noticed that you are liking some of my shorts or even these tarot readings you're resonating with, I would appreciate if you do hit that subscribe button. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So let's see what frequency you need to be in for the rest of the month. Okay. So we got 3 Oracle here. Let's go ahead and do it. So first I forgot to say a big appreciation for Spirit and the universe for bringing us these messages and guidance along the way. And we want to see what's happening for our friends Gemini. So let's get into it. All right, so the first card we have out is blessed. So the frequency you need to be in is gratitude. So you might have, been so busy doing things, celebrating your birthday or just other things going on that sometimes we get so distracted on what we're trying to achieve and our goals and our issues and our challenges that we forget to appreciate the things we have. They say, like, you don't know what you got till it's gone. So sometimes we get a little much into our ego or our challenges or our anxieties, and we kind of forget that. So this rest of this month, you're being asked to stay in that frequency of gratitude, because looking at what you are blessed with, you might be so razor focused on what you want to achieve that you're forgetting what you already have. So blessed is one that you need to have that frequency of. The next one is chop wood. So chop wood to me is the grounding, like be grounded. It also is, chopping wood is a physical chore that we do, like not nowadays, unless you have a fireplace or something, you might, or a lumberjack. But this is, you might be, again, so focused on other things that you're forgetting the mundane, the everyday, those little things that actually mean a lot. So this is say, get back into your daily life. Don't forget about what you do got going on, and your attention might be somewhere else. You might be distracted, but this is saying doing those little things, those everyday things, will get you back into grounding. I feel like a lot of you might be having some confusion or hit a roadblock here, and you're like stuck somewhere and you can't figure out something. So sometimes when we get our hands dirty and get back into those mundane things, it brings a lot of clarity to us. And the last card you have here is Come to the Edge. So this is all about taking a risk. So I feel like there is something here that you might have to step outside of the box or take a risk with. But first you need to get this clarity and grounding and get your hands in that everyday mundane stuff and realize what you do have, appreciation, before you go taking that risk. Okay, so this is almost like a Fool card, the major arcana, where they go out there on an adventure, like carefree, and just take a risk and go for it. So that is what's coming up for you. So it looks like for the rest of the month, we have, you need to be in your gratitude, as well as, getting back to the basics of the mundane things that you have to do that maybe you've gotten distracted away from, and also it'll bring a lot of clarity, as well as there's going to be some opportunity here to kind of push you into over the edge a little bit and go out on a limb. So let's go ahead and get the tarot cards. Let's see which deck I want to use first. All right, let's go ahead and start with the Gilded Tarot. And what we're going to see here is what opportunity is coming up for you for the rest of the month of June. All right, so what opportunity is coming up for Gemini for the rest of June 2023? What opportunity is going to be sneaking in? What opportunity is coming in for the collective of Gemini for the rest of the month? What opportunity, please? Oh, so we have the Magician. Look at that. Abundance. So this is all about working your magic, things coming to fruition, things that you've been wanting, some abundance coming in. And this can be all aspects of our life, our love life, our financial situation, some material things you want, whatever, your health, it can be anything. So there is some abundance. This opportunity of abundance is coming in. So I feel like that's why that the universe and spirit have been telling you to be grateful, because the universe loves gratitude, right? As well as, ground yourself, because sometimes if we're not focused, this abundance can slip right out of our hand. And if we're not clear, we might miss that opportunity. So this is coming in for you. All right. Oh, this one wanted to stick back. Oh, we have the King of Wands coming in too. So this could be a relationship for some of you. King of Wands could be a masculine energy coming in, possibly. So what we're going to go ahead and see now is what, which cards do I want to use here? Let's get these Rider-Waite. So we're going to see a challenge coming in. What challenge is coming in for you for the rest of the month? What challenge? So we have the opportunity of abundance coming in. But let's see what challenge is going to be coming up for the rest of the month for you, Gemini. What challenge for Gemini for the rest of the month? To get this abundance coming in, what challenge is coming up for you? What challenge is coming up for the rest of June for the sign of Gemini, please? Oh, it almost wanted to come out. Let's see. The universe has a different plan here. Her spirit. Ah, there we go. Wow, that one really fell out. Ah, something coming up from the past. Doesn't it always? So you might be back in your memories, nostalgia. Somebody could be coming back from your past. This is going to be a challenge. So whether it's somebody coming back from your past, like an ex, or your memories are creeping back up on you, this is going to be your challenge for the rest of the couple months. And what it can do is it could block this abundance coming in. So for some of you, if this is a relationship and somebody's coming in, because we had that King of Wands on the bottom, if somebody's coming in, there could be somebody from your past coming back and challenging this situation. All right. If it is like something you're working on, like, a new job, business opportunity, house, whatever it is you're trying to achieve, this abundance, whatever it is, your memories of your past, your nostalgia could be coming back. And sometimes that brings back not so good memories, like our shadows. So you could be getting triggered and something could be coming up to disrupt this and cause some issues for you to get to this abundance, like insecurities, fear, things like that, doubt. So that's what's coming up. And on the bottom, look, there's Judgment on the bottom. So this is going to cause you to go into this, deep dive and to figure out, like, what's going on with me, what, like how we do that self-revelation. So I feel like that's what you're going to be doing a little bit of when we go through this memory lane, or somebody coming back from our past. So somebody could be coming back, like an ex or somebody you dated or somebody from the past that didn't get closed or completed. And sometimes it comes back. Sometimes the universe works that way and brings somebody back to see if we've healed. But they're coming back, and it's going to be a challenge for you. And it's going to cause you to relive all those memories. It's going to trigger you to bring up things, different things like that. All right, so let's see which deck now. Let's go ahead and use the Light Seers Challenge. And we're going to go ahead and get 3 cards for just your general energy here. Your general energy. Okay, what's the general energy for Gemini, please, for the rest of the month? Yeah, sometimes things will come back up if we haven't healed, because they're always going to come back around until we do heal them. So let's go ahead and see what your general energy is here. What's the general energy for Gemini for the rest of June 2023, please? General energy. Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. So, independence. Working on yourself. Kind of doing things solo. Let's see what else. Ace of Pentacles, okay. A lot of grounding energy, earth energy here. And Ace of Cups, wow, okay. Knight of Pentacles is on the bottom, so slow and methodical. All right, so your general energy is, you're just kind of doing your own thing, going solo. Maybe you have been single for a while. You've been working on your goals, obviously. And that's what I was saying. You might have hit that block because sometimes when we get so focused on one thing, we kind of lose track of things, or we start overthinking things, and something could be right in our face and we don't even realize it. So that's why I was telling you to ground and count your blessings and things like that. So you've kind of been doing something on your own, independent, things like that. But there is this new opportunity coming in the material world. This is a new beginning in the material world. So, like I said, there could be some abundance coming in. That could be that new opportunity, whether it's a new job offer, an advancement, a possible new project or business you want to start, or even a relationship. Something's coming up in the material world to take away from your independence a little bit. But there is here this self-love card, Ace of Cups. This could be a new romance, but this is also too about filling our own cup. So, if something triggers you, like we had with that challenge, this could be you just doing some mending and filling your own cup and all that. So I feel like your general energy right now, you're just kind of doing your own thing, taking care of yourself, and now all of a sudden this new opportunity is coming in, all right, in the material world. So you're looking for this new opportunity. You've been working on yourself, working on your own projects, whatever, and filling your own cup, and then something comes back from the past to challenge you a little bit. So let's go ahead and see now what is going to, let's see, what you don't see coming. Let's do these tarot. What don't you see coming for the rest of the month? What don't you see coming? What's coming in that you're not expecting? You don't see it coming. All right, Gemini, what don't you see coming here? We're going to get 3. Okay. Okay. Prince of Swords on the bottom. So what you don't see coming, there could be some kind of offer, like an apprenticeship, a class that you can take, some kind of skill you need to learn. So you don't see that coming. It could be a surprise, something that you're not expecting. There is a 10 of Swords, which is betrayal. Somebody stabbing us in the back. So definitely, we don't usually see that coming, right? So I have a feeling that it could be something to do with that past energy coming in, that challenge. And we do have the Chariot. So this is, willpower, determination. It also could be a Cancer. So, something that's you don't see coming here is this betrayal. It could be coming something from this new skill you're learning, or that's why you have to learn this new skill, because of something happening, some kind of betrayal, and you don't even realize that you have it in you to get through it, because you have been working on yourself, and then we have this Chariot card. So you tapping into that willpower. I feel like you're not even going to realize your own strength. I think it's going to surprise you, like something's coming in that's going to be kind of betraying to you, and it's going to set you off a little bit. Like I said, it could be that challenge of that past coming back, or that person, and then what happens is it triggers you in the beginning, but then you regroup, and then you realize that you actually had learned that skill because you've been working on yourself, right? And this is going to motivate you and give you that power to move forward even more so. Like kind of like, how when somebody does us dirty and at first it makes us triggered a little bit, and then we start thinking like, you know what, I'm going to show you. I kind of get that energy. So it's going to surprise even you. It's going to shock you that you have this in you. All right. Okay, so let's get this other deck, and now we are going to go ahead and get some advice. Let's get some advice from Spirit and your spirit guides. Let's go ahead and say advice. And you know what else too for this you don't see coming? I feel like there could be maybe you get a job opportunity, and somehow somebody rips it out from you, or they retract it, because that's going to feel like a betrayal as well. But you are going to have the willpower and motivation to move forward even more so. And I feel like what it's going to do is it's going to bring in something better, which is good. But I do feel like this is kind of going to trigger you a little bit. And that might be why you're going down this memory lane. It could be somebody from your past coming back and, you know, kind of doing you dirty. I feel like this is like something that somebody's betrayed you before and you've kind of healed from it and did your own thing, filled your own cup, and it's coming back in and somehow going to do like a double whammy. They're going to try to betray you almost again. But you, even though it sets you back a little bit and kind of, you're like, whoa, again, I feel like you have this willpower and determination that you're like, you're not getting over me again, and you move forward even better and have better opportunities come in. So let's go ahead and get some advice from your spirit guides. You're going to have the upper hand this time. They think they're going to get over on you, but you've actually done the work, and you're going to manage okay. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. And what else? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, see? That's like that karma. That karmic wheel. And the Six of Pentacles. Okay, good. Four of Swords on the bottom. All right, so your advice here is, you know, kind of like trust your intuition, definitely with the Queen of Cups. Trust your intuition. But this is saying, you know, you've already done the healing. You've already healed from this. So you've got this. Whatever this person's doing, they're not going to get over on you. This cycle is a karmic cycle. They're coming back, but, you know, you can either, you know, fight them, argue with them, and then you're going to be back in that cycle again, back in that karmic pattern again. Or you can stand your ground, be compassionate, especially to yourself. Hold your integrity and do it graciously, you know. And actually, sometimes when people try to trigger us, we want to like lash back out and we take it personally. But this is like kind of saying like, you know what, I'm not going to react because I kind of feel sorry for you that you are that miserable that you got to come back out here and try this again with me, or stoop that low. So this is, you know, being in that compassionate, like queen energy with grace and dignity and power, that willpower and determination, that they're not going to get the best of you. Because this is a cycle that's the spirit and the universe are telling you. Their advice is that this wheel has turned. Don't go back and repeat it by, you know, lowering your vibration to fight with this person, or if it's another person come back that you were like in a relationship with and they haven't changed, they did you dirty, you know, the past is the past. Forgive and move forward. Trust your intuition. This is balance. This Six of Cups. This is a give and receive card. So this is being balanced in that energy. Giving and receiving, you know. So, you know, just give them no thank you. You're not going to get over on me, and I'm moving forward. Or, you know what? I really have something better to do anyway. If it's a job. Like, oh, okay. Well, I kind of had something else in mind anyway, so I don't think it's going to be a good fit. Doing it with your integrity, where it kind of like puts them in their place, but you're not lowering your vibration, and they don't feel like they've gotten over on you. Okay, so that is what that is. So let's go ahead and see. So what it is, this advice is that your spirit guides are telling you that the past is the past. The wheel has turned. You know, you're a better person for it. You've gained a lot of strength. You've filled your cup. You're on this path to get this abundance. So you don't want to take two steps back. This is staying in your integrity and know that you have the strength and wisdom now to move forward. So you're not allowing this to trigger you. And if you need to take a step back and regroup, do that. And then go full force back at it. But don't let this get the best of you, okay? Because this is just kind of like a test to see if you have learned the lesson and something better is coming in, because you have that manifestation card. And this is just keeping grounded, like you had that grounded card there. That's why you're being told here to be grateful for the lessons and things that you've already experienced, the strength that you have gained, the wisdom you have gained, and all of the things you have in your life. Because even the bad experiences make us who we are. So being grateful, as well as, you know, getting your hands in there and doing the little things that are important. They make you feel better. They ground you. They make you clear-headed. Doing that, as well as then you're going to be ready to, you know, put yourself out there and take that risk. But you have to have that groundedness, that balance, that appreciation first. And, you know, it looks like you've already been doing the filling your own cup. So don't let some person or opportunity come in and just rip the rug out from under you and you fall down. You might stumble a little bit because it throws you off, but you're still going to be grounded and you're going to say, you know what? That's okay. This wasn't for me. I got something better to do. I got something better coming in, right? So now we're going to go ahead and get some clarity. So let's get some clarity on some of these cards. All right. So this opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. All right. So the opportunity that you had. Wait a minute. That wasn't the opportunity. I'm sorry. The opportunity, the Magician and the Six of Cups. So opportunity. Let's see. So this all as well, it could be somebody coming back from your past, something from your past that you learned or anything like that. Is some kind of skill or mindset that's going to get you into this abundance. So I feel like it could be something that you've always wanted to do from your past, but maybe you put it on the back burner wondering what people think, or maybe you went along with, you know, like thinking like, oh, I'm just going to go be like a nurse because everybody, you know, that makes money and everybody thinks I'm a good fit for it and it's logical and, you know, practical and I'm going to do that. But that was never your passion. But there could be something from your past that was your passion that's coming back up now for you to take that opportunity, which is actually your real path in this earth. You know, that's your real gift. So that could be coming up too. So let's go ahead and see. Let's see what's coming up. Let's see what this is about. This Magician. Ooh, we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so you know what it is? For some of you out there, whatever this betrayal was, this maybe it was a three-party situation. I'm just going to say a threesome, three-party situation, or something like that. This is, you know, being hurt. Somebody hurts us, right? Breaks our heart. So something that you got your heart broken from, that was in your past. This is actually going to be some kind of way for you to use your purpose. So you might be able to, whatever happened to you, be able to go out there and help others heal. Because people don't want to listen. Like, we could sit there and talk about something that never happened to us. And I'm sure you've had this happen. People tell you like all this advice and you're like, well, you haven't even had that happen to you. So how can you understand, right? So this is you having that pain and hurt and having to overcome it and knowing what it's like. Somehow that is going to be some way for you to manifest abundance with. So being of service, helping other people in some way, shape, or form. So this could be like a counselor, or, you know, just doing a blog about it, or just somehow it's going to bring some kind of abundance in. All right. This pain that you've gone through is some kind of catalyst for you to be able to put yourself out there. And I feel like for some of you that the pain was so intense that now you feel like I could do anything. I don't care if people are going to say nasty comments or tell me not, I shouldn't do it, or I'm going to fall down, because I've already been through a lot of pain. So I already know. I can do this. I got through that and I can do this. So it's either shifting your mindset that you are more powerful than you know, or it's some way of you to bring out some kind of business opportunity and be of service as well. It's kind of like your life path that you're going to be able to. It doesn't even have to be a business opportunity. It's some kind of way that part of your journey, you know, like you agreed to before you even come here to earth. Like, you know, this is going to be my life path. This might be something you really enjoy. You might be writing a book about it or whatever. So that's that one. Okay. But, you know, you have to get that groundedness and you count your blessings and you know, all that stuff, because there is something that you are not seeing here. You know, you got to take that blindfold off, so that you could need to be able to you know, do some meditation, go out in nature, get your hands dirty, grounding, because it's going to bring some kind of clarity, and you're going to realize, you know what, this is something that I've always loved to do, and I haven't really paid attention. I thought it was just like a hobby, but this is something that I really feel strongly about, and you're going to start working on it, and it's going to bring you abundance. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of revelation for you to realize that that's something you want to do, whether it's going back to school, college, taking classes, or somehow you just get into some kind of volunteer work, or out of the blue somebody you stumble upon that needs your assistance. So there's going to be something with that. All right, so now let's go ahead and get the which I already used these cards. All right, so let's see what this challenge is about. Let's see what this challenge is about. What the challenge here was. Okay. All right, so we have the Empress, the challenge. So the challenge here, it's kind of like not trusting your intuition. The challenge, you're avoiding it. You know, you're trying to make sense out of something. You're overthinking it, and I feel like again, that's why it was telling you to ground yourself and practice gratitude, because you're kind of like getting more into your ego, overthinking things, or letting fear or insecurity stop you, or what people say, or different things like that, and you're not listening to your intuition. So definitely it's blocking some kind of fruition coming in, some manifestation. So you need to get that something clear out of you and let go of whatever this ego part of you is. Whether it's pride, if it's insecurities, if it's fear, thinking you know best, whatever it is, overthinking, you need to clear that up, because you're not hearing your intuition. And you know, that's your higher self telling you. That's the way the universe communicates with you. So you need to open up that channel so you can hear it. There's something you're not seeing because you have that Two of Swords, and you're not hearing with your intuition, or you're not listening to. And you need to let go of something here that's blocking that. Okay? All right. See, you're all up in your head. Nine of Swords, not sleepless nights, anxiety, worry, all that. So you need to let that go. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get the general energy. The general energy, let's get a clarity on that. So we have the general energy is the Ten of Swords, the Chariot, and the Eight of Pentacles. So like I said, you know, you're still all worried about that betrayal you've had. Maybe you're feeling like you don't have a lot of willpower. You might be distracted. Let's see. Seven of Wands now. Okay, see, this is maybe too defensive. You know, so you got to let that down. It's good to have healthy boundaries. Make sure you have healthy boundaries. But is it to the point where it's turning into a defense mechanism? You have to be careful with that, because that also can block us, right? Because we get our heart broken and we want to just close everybody out. But that means the good things coming in, the opportunities, and if it's a relationship or whatever, you're blocking it out because you're too caught up in either overthinking things, or the betrayals from the past, or the fear of failure, or whatever it is. And you got to let that go. There's something blocking it. Look at that. We have Justice on the bottom, so this could be a Libra. And this is like that fair energy. This is karma. So, you know, you need to let that go and just know that the universe is going to take care of that. You've learned the lesson from it. You already have this. It's, you know, the wheel's turning. You've already learned the lesson. You just got to realize that you've learned the lesson. You're stronger for it. You're wiser for it. And now you'll know better, you know? So you can't close yourself off because of something that happened in the past by somebody or something, okay? Let the universe take care of that, and you move forward towards your abundance. But you got to be open to it. You got to be appreciative of what you had. You got to be appreciative of the lessons. Yes, they were painful, but we got to appreciate, like, it got us off that path. We were going down the wrong path. We learned valuable lessons. We became stronger for it, and now we know what we don't want. And we'll be ready next time when we see those same red flags coming in. Okay? All right. So, what you don't see coming. Let's get another one on that. Temperance. So this could be a Sagittarius, but this is about patience. You got to practice that patience, okay? Yeah. So you got to practice patience here, and you've got to, you know, don't try to force anything, not think you know it all. This is taking the middle road. So don't take sides either. That's very hard for you guys, Gemini, because you have that dual personality. So you can be a little bit wishy-washy. One way you're this way, and then all of a sudden like that you're this way. So this is saying, you know, get in that center lane, you know, utilize both sides of those twins, the good sides, like put them together, and stay focused, because you can get easily distracted. So this is being in that middle ground, not taking sides. You know, don't let your head be all over the place. And, you know, stay in that middle ground, just to have that patience and do things in moderation. Don't go overboard with things, all right? All right, so last but not least, we're going to go ahead and get another card on the advice. Yeah, see? All right, so overthinking anything will keep us in anxiety. You already had the Nine of Swords coming up. So a lot of anxiety because you're worried about like something from betrayal from the past, or somebody's coming back and it's stirring up a lot of things. You're wondering how you're going to get to the goal. You're overthinking everything here. So we have the Nine of Cups. This is, again, gratitude, being grateful for what we have. Nine of Cups, bliss, peace, okay? You know, don't worry so much. You know, things are working out the way they're planned, but you just got to stay focused, grounded, and realize that you have it in you. Abundance is right around the corner, and you don't want to overthink things. You kind of just got to go with the flow and just be at peace, okay? Because if you sit there and try to analyze everything or worry about everything or worrying about, you know, getting in our fears and all that stuff, it's just going to make you, you know, like a ball of anxiety and not think straight and clear, because there is something that you've been doing a lot of work here, and something is trying to come in for you, but you just got to get out of your own head, you know, get out of your own way, basically, okay? Because something's coming in. This is peace and content and happiness, and, you know, you deserve it. Your spirit guides and universe is saying, you know, just be at peace. You'll be fine. You know, you just got to like stop overthinking things, stop being so anxious, because you're just like kind of beating your head against the wall here, and you're fighting against yourself. And this is saying, you know, you went through all this lesson, you've learned the lesson, something's trying to come in to you, and you just got to be ready for it. But if you're all up in your head and you're beating your head against the wall and you're not appreciating all the lessons you want, or you're worrying about what's going to happen or how it's going to look, or if you're going to get hurt again, that's just going to keep you in that circle, that cycle over and over and over again. And then you're never going to get to this abundance because you're just running around on this wheel like a hamster on a wheel. And you're missing the stop of what's coming in. Okay? And definitely, like I said, make sure you pay attention to that intuition, because I feel like, you know, your higher self and spirit and the universe are trying to send you messages, but you're just spinning so much that you're just missing it. Okay? You ever see those little hamsters that run and they're running so fast that when they stop, the wheel keeps going? That's like, you know, that's your head. So, you know, that's what it's saying here. So, it looks like it could be a pretty good month, but you just got to get out of your own way, you know? You gotta stop spinning. And, you know, realize you've done a lot of work and things are working out accordingly, and something's trying to come in for you. But if you get too fast on that wheel, or you with that head spinning, thinking about all the what could happen and what did happen, and it's just going to keep you blocked from this abundance coming in. So I wish you the best, Gemini. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.